Breaking now, an apartment complex up in flames. The damage complete. Families left with nothing.
But I know that my best friend who stays here, everything is gone.
Tonight, the question remains, what started this fire that destroyed so much?
It's a story we've been following for you for more than 6 hours now. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Bill Biessa.
And I'm Sarah Donchi in for Dominique. At least 30 apartment units were damaged when the fire started at the Palms on Westheimer near Hillcroft. It's a complex that proved challenging for firefighters, not only because it's situated in a very high traffic area, but because of how the building is actually constructed.
We have team coverage of the fire tonight, beginning with Channel 2's Ryan Korsgard, who has been on the scene of this fire since it started. Ryan.
Bill, you can see behind me, firefighters are still here tonight, still working. They're still working to pour water back here on this building. They want to make sure the fire doesn't start again. As night fell, so did the flames at the Palms on Westheimer. Residents came home trying to see what was left.
Oh, man. Like I say, it's inches from my door. So I got my brother ashes, all that stuff I can't pay for. It is real tough to stand right here, right now.
Firefighters say the fire destroyed more than 30 apartments in buildings 18 and 19. Residents quickly added up the damage.
There's 4 apartments right there, 4 apartments on the other side, 4 more apartments below those 2.
This is what the fire looked like from Sky 2. It produced smoke dark enough to turn daylight into darkness.
Anytime you have a complex of this size and it gets into the attic, you have a lot of area where the fire can basically travel.
One firefighter was taken to the hospital for a checkup after facing the heat and smoke. No one else was hurt. Levi Bryant and Arshina Taylor left without shoes. A brave firefighter saved their lives.
I pulled her out and he was like, "Get out of here, y'all gotta go." So the only thing I was able to grab was a t-shirt, run outside.
He ran in and got me, and I'm just so grateful that he was here and my kids weren't here, that they're away in daycare. So, I mean, we're 2 lucky people right now.
They certainly are. Back live, you can see water is still going on the apartments. Down there on the ground, arson investigators are here trying to find out how that fire started. Live in Southwest Houston, Ryan Korsgard, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Ryan, thank you. And there is more to this story. 2 of the complex's buildings were damaged by the fire, but power is now shut off to the entire complex. That means only a few buildings are actually open to residents. Up to 70 of those in desperate need of assistance tonight. Channel 2's Keith Garvin continues our team coverage. Keith?
We're outside the complex, Sarah, and that is good news because Westheimer Road is open after being shut down for about several hours because of the fire. There are a number of people who lost everything tonight, and then there are those who still can't get back inside because electricity is still not on, shut off to the entire complex. They are seeking shelter tonight with family and friends and also the help of the Red Cross.
Today's fire in Southwest Houston destroyed more than 30 apartments and left these people without their homes. After being forced out by the flames and smoke at the Palms apartments, residents spent hours watching firefighters try to gain control of the fire.
But from what I hear, it's going to be a couple of hours. It might be even all night before we're able to go inside.
Portia Pichon and her 3 children, many of them also eventually had to find shelter for the evening, unable to access their apartments. Pichon was one of dozens of residents who lined up outside the complex's management office seeking assistance from the Red Cross.
They just gave him some toys to kind of keep him busy and a blanket because he kept saying he was cold. This is normally around the time when we eat.
They just need some food and some comfort and some love as they've watched what happened tonight.
With the electricity shut off at the entire complex, not everyone was forced out because of fire damage. This young couple, along with their puppy Lola, decided to head to a friend's home until power was restored to the apartments.
You don't know what to do when you're in that type of situation. I was like, I don't know what to grab, so I grabbed my dog because I didn't know what to get.
We're just going to just hang out over there till they get it back on or just stay the night.
The Red Cross says it ended up helping about 30 families, which amounted to about 70 people in all. And they also add that because most people were able to find friends and family to stay with, they were able to put up just a few people in hotels, and they were able to avoid having to open a shelter. Reported live from Southwest Houston, Keith Garvin, KPRC Channel 2 News.